Hi, Capricorn. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do July 2019 general reading. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, if you have it in your charts, then it might resonate with you. But these are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave what does not. The messages have been really strong for the month of July so far. And I feel like this month is really about you trusting your own understanding and getting more in connection with source energy. Hey, Lachey. But this is also about offering more love and understanding towards yourself and the connection that you have with the divine. Okay. It's about removing that mask and not trying to, hey, Christina, not trying to, I don't necessarily feel like trick, but it's like feeling like you have to hide parts of yourself in order for you to feel understood. But in reality, you're not feeling understood because you're not being your true self. And there's a huge transformation with this revealing of yourself. Okay. And it's also allowing you to accept that God is you and you are a part of God, right? Trusting that that connection is constantly there and that the divine is supporting you along your journey. And these changes that are going to be happening throughout the month of July are for your highest good. So it's about trusting the changes that are happening for you. So make sure that if you resonate with me, my energy, or these messages, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, share with your friends. Hey, Danny. But yeah, I just thank you for your support. Thank you for being patient with me. And I feel like it's going to be a good one, but there's a lot of almost a little bit of anxiety and excitement, that kind of thing going on with your energies. And I'm having a hard time like actually placing it and sitting still. So I don't know if that makes sense for any of you. But again, this is for the month of July. So you might feel this way, like almost a little outside of yourself through the month of July. Okay. So we are going to go through each week. I have already pulled the cards, so we're saving a little bit of time here, and I feel like the messages are going to make a lot of sense for whatever reason. So let's get started. Week 1 for the month of July 2019 for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have blockout distractions, okay? I feel like your energy is being kind of affected either by spending too much time on electronics, trying to keep yourself distracted from tuning too inward, from like actually allowing yourself to feel and raise your vibration. Like there's just a lot going on around you, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to be things that you are necessarily doing. It could just be external environment issues. Maybe there's a lot of chaos going around Capricorn right now. And it's just like, it's time to kind of tune that out so you can raise your vibration a little bit, okay? Because there is something that you want to invest more time in, but it's something that doesn't need to be rushed. And they're confirming this twice, okay? Especially when it comes to, you building your connection with source and tapping into your abilities. You don't need all these distractions. You don't need to be constantly going. You need to have that time to just be like, all right, okay, what is my soul trying to tell me right now? What does the divine want me to know at this time? Because there is something that you have already planted your seeds with, but you're not quite satisfied where it is at this time. And the reason why you aren't really satisfied is because you're trying to control, you're trying to force it faster than it needs to be. And listen, no matter what seed you plant, if you try to, harvest it before it's ready and it's premature, it's not going to come out the outcome that you desire. Okay. So don't try to force it to happen, whatever that may be in your life. Okay. Especially when it comes to relationships, y'all. Okay. And relationships come in many different forms, but if you are trying to mend or, invest your time into someone, don't try to rush it. That's all I'm saying. So, and I feel like because there's a healing that's taking place within the dynamic of your relationships and your partnerships in general. I feel like by raising your vibration, you'll have a clearer picture of who's actually aligned with you and who is not, like who's actually supporting and benefiting your growth versus hindering it. So pay close attention to that this month as well. But we have the partnership card in week 2. And again, partnerships come in many different forms, but this is also a time for you to really enjoy the partnerships that make you feel good, that inspire you, that make you feel like a child again, because that energy does come out. I also feel like whoever this person is that is giving you this uplifting energy and supporting you, maybe taking some time out for yourself in week 1 and saying, we'll just get up next week, whatever the case may be. But this is going to allow more opportunity for y'all to actually enjoy each other's company than you being, too focused on what's going on outside of yourself. But I feel like both of you are crossing a threshold, okay? I don't feel like this is just you, Capricorn. I feel like both of you are working together in order to move forward in a more balanced nature, is what I'm sensing. It's leaving behind the comfortable but familiar energy of what used to work for you in your relationships, and that go, 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 always busy, 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 but not really taking that time to really sit with these people, get to know them, understand them, embrace their little ticks and everything in between. But this is moving to a more happy, playful energy within your partnerships, okay? So on the love front, we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So, allowing yourself to be free individuals, like you don't have to try to control everything, or vice versa. Don't allow anyone to control you either. But when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong decision. You just need to be enjoying your company, enjoy the time, and embrace the laughter, embrace the joy, the adventure between the two of you. I feel like there's going to be some great energy exchanges this week with the partnerships and that threshold that you are crossing over into. I think it's going to be a lot more enjoyable for you than where you were previously. Okay. In week 3, we have employment change. So maybe this energy, this new lightened energy coming from week 2 is going to help inspire you to maybe do something that you've been dreaming of doing since your childhood. Maybe this was a dream that you had from long ago that you wish you would have done, but never really got the chance to because it was, out of the ordinary or whatever the case may be, and you didn't really have the faith that you would survive doing it, right? Because with maintain your childlike spirit, I feel like some of you might actually either be going to school, researching, gaining more information, or like continuing education for your career, whatever that may be. But it's like stepping more into purpose. It's like something you're truly excited about, and it's going to make some major changes within your career and financial stability. Okay. So this is one of those things where you really have to ask yourself, what makes me happy? What makes me feel inspired? What makes me feel fulfilled? Like I'm doing something with my life? Do I feel like I'm fulfilling my sense of purpose by doing this career? And if not, there might be something that you are wanting to go back to, and just kind of starting over again, because this dynamic within your life has inspired you to make a great deal of change. So because we do have the Page of Pentacles, so this is something that you want to do. This is something that you've dreamed of doing, and now you're finally inspired to maybe take a stab at it. So do what you got to do, right? Now, on the love front, we have, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So maybe you do have to leave someone behind. Maybe you have to take a break, or, travel to go, study up, or whatever the case may be. But even if that's not so and there's just a disconnection within your relationship, then this is telling you that there's healing taking place and you're stepping more into purpose. So don't think about it on a physical plane where, oh, I'm not with my partner, but you are. You are thinking about them as being with them, talking on the phone, FaceTime, whatever it is. There are things that you can do energetically to keep that connection alive. You don't have to be with that person in order to feel that connection or that connection to be there. So just take that into consideration, okay? Because you can't hold back your life and what you're meant to do in order to spend time with someone 24/7. That's not healthy. So, take it how it is. Now, moving into week 4, we have dreams of abundance. So again, this is something that you dreamed of doing and you're finally moving towards it. Okay. I feel like a lot of you might be getting a lot of downloads while you're dreaming. Pay close attention to your dreams, especially in week 4, but especially throughout the month. I also feel like there might be a lot of daydreaming when you're thinking about this new change that you want to take up for yourself. This could be like envisioning it, using your visualization skills. What do I want my business to look like? What do I want my life to look like? And using that visualization and having feeling behind it so you manifest it quicker, right? Because by you dreaming, you're seeking the beauty in life and you're allowing those thoughts to transfer into the universe, and the universe is receiving your messages. So some of you could be dealing with an air sign, but you might have to, if you're not dealing with an air sign, I feel like this is where you kind of have to leave something behind, okay? And you're choosing to focus on your purpose rather than staying too attached to relationships right now. It doesn't mean that you don't have a lot of love for this person, but it's like almost having to take a step back in order to do what you need to do at this given time. But I do feel like your partners need to be careful of projecting their insecurities onto you, because you might just have the nerve to be like, well, fine, fuck you then. And that's not really what needs to happen, I don't feel. So, pay close attention to your thoughts, your dreams, and things that you are visualizing for yourself. Also, watch your tongue in week 4. Okay, Capricorn, watch your tongue. I do feel like you have a lot of experience when it comes to something that you're trying to create for yourself, and it's time to just get back to that inspiration and what really fuels you. Okay, Capricorn. So on the love front, it does say it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of you're placing your focus on now is the time to give to yourself. And that's exactly what the Queen of Swords energy talks about. So it is about finding your own independence and doing what you need to do in order to stay in alignment. But you know that you can get through this. It's not, I don't feel like it's a thing for Capricorn. It's more of feeling like you're letting other people down, and you're really not about that either. So it's just like, now you're at that point. Okay, do I do this to appease them, or do I do what I know my soul is calling to do? And you should always go with what your soul is calling to do. Okay. And that's why trust your own understanding is here with the intuition card. Okay. You have an ideal course of action. You know what you need to do. It's time to trust it. Okay. So when it comes to your theme card, we have the turquoise changing woman. So let's see what she has to say to our dear Cappies. Okay. I am the turquoise moon mother, and I have come to you now with a message of change. This may be a change that you want or change that you fear, but either way, I will show you how to use this change to become stronger, wiser, and more empowered to fulfill your divine destiny. Do not fear the changes around you and within you. Trust in the timing of what is happening in your world. Change is upon you. It is essential for your continued growth, and you do not need to fear it. As you allow for this change, remain steadfast in your inner spiritual connection that gives you courage, trust, peace, and reassurance, and you will find ways to navigate this shift so that your life improves through the process. If you were thinking of making a change, you are encouraged to do so without trying to force it. Be open to do your part to the best of your ability, but also tune into your sense of divine timing. Ask the universe for help in allowing life to unfold according to its own rhythm of creative, loving intelligence. Okay. And then we have rare intersection, heaven and earth. And again, 5 equals change. So again, you're at that crossroads and there's a big decision that needs to be made. Okay. Your plans and purpose are in alignment with greater cosmic forces, whether you see it coming or not. Things will fall into place, and what you have been working towards will come to fruition. A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. And I feel like that's definitely on the relationship front. Okay. Whatever change this is helping realign that. Fear not, pray boldly, and be faithful. All is well. Your soul is a facilitator of sacred union between the spiritual realms and the earthly world. Whether you do this as an artist, a healer, an activist, a priestess, or a shaman, or in some other way, honor your path and your purpose. Take care of yourself and prioritize your spiritual life according to the practices and methods that help you remain open, connected, and grounded, with your heart open to Great Spirit and moved by love for our earth. You are part of a team of souls working to keep the balance of light on our planet intact, accessible, and vital. Offer yourself to the divine plan without holding anything back, and know that you shall be helped in countless ways, just as you offer your own will and talent to the sacred purpose of the healing in this world. Okay. Hey, Sherry. But yeah, that's some powerful messages, man. July and these eclipses are going to be unreal. So you better take advantage of it. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Capricorn. If anyone needs a private reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to support the channel, you can simply like, share, comment on this video, or you can donate through PayPal, Super Chat, however you feel you can best assist. I appreciate it. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening to Source's messages and allowing me to share them with you. It's really exciting. So I hope that y'all enjoy these messages today. If you're catching the replay, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I wish y'all the best of luck. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.